Hello, Scarlet students and families. This is Mr. Rodriguez. This is just a quick video to help you sort of navigate this music weekly checklist that we will be using to sort of guide the activities for your music class for the rest of the year. So just to start off at the top, again, this is the music weekly checklist. This area in red obviously will change from week to week. This week is the Monday of this week is April 13th, so that's what's there. The first thing you're going to do each week, and again just once, not every day, just once, is you're going to start off with how are you feeling at the beginning of this week, and you're going to highlight as many words as describe how you're feeling. So just to make sure, in case you're not sure how to highlight, you're going to take your cursor and you're going to hover over whatever it is you're feeling. Let's say I'm feeling tired. So I'm going to double click that word. And once it's highlighted like that, you're going to take your cursor up to the top to this tool, the highlight color tool. And you're going to click on it. Doesn't matter what color, just pick a color. I'm going to pick yellow. And if you're feeling more than one thing, feel free to highlight as many or as few as you feel like. Okay? Again, it's just to give us an idea of how you're feeling. And again, just something on Monday that you're doing, you're going to click down here next to something that I'm grateful for is. And something that I'm grateful for is I am grateful for the fact that we are still able to go outside. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting tired of being at home. And then the same thing here. I'm going to click down here and fill out something that I'm looking forward to is the weekend. Whatever it happens to be for you. Okay, this doesn't need to be too in depth. Just to give us an idea about how you're feeling. Okay, so that's just once on Monday. Okay, or whatever the first day is that you check this out. This part will stay the same except for the date, obviously. This part down here is the one that's going to change. Okay, sometimes there'll be 3 exercises. There might be 4. Please remember, we're not trying to stress you out with any of this stuff. If something looks complicated or looks like it looks like we're asking a lot, please reach out and make sure that there's not something that we've typed wrong or something like that, because we don't want these activities are designed to get you playing and to get you interacting with music, but not to be super complicated. So feel free to reach out to any of us if you have questions really about anything. So for this week, we have you must choose at least 2 of the assignments below for this week. When you complete one, check it off. Okay. So before we sort of go through this table here, I want to show you how to check it off just in case you're not sure. This area here, this little box, sort of hovering over with my cursor there, those are the places that you're going to check off. Okay. And to check off, if you're on a Windows machine, you're going to right click to get this sort of dialog box. If you're on a Mac, you have 2 options. You can either do a 2-finger click on your trackpad, as long as it's set up, and if it's not, I'll show you how to do that in a second. Or you can hold down Control and click and get the same thing, the control key on your keyboard. If for some reason the 2-finger click isn't working, you can come up here to the Apple and go to System Preferences, and you're going to click on your trackpad. And this is what you're looking for as a secondary click. So if for some reason this box isn't going to check, this box isn't checked and you would like it to be, just go ahead and check it. Okay. But again, that's how you will check off if you've done them. Okay. And this table is pretty self-explanatory. You got your assignments over here, okay, which you can all just take a look through. You've got your notes, okay. So you can use this to answer questions or take notes or anything you need to. And as you type in here, the table will expand. So there's not a lot of space right now, but it'll expand if you need more space. And then frequency, duration, how many times should I do this and how long should it take? That's where it'll tell you over there. Okay. Hope that sort of explains that section. Again, feel free to reach out to us by email. All of our emails, myself, Ms. Fitzgerald, Mr. Bergman, and Ms. Osman, are our last name followed by our first initial at aaps.k12.mi.us. And we'll all have Google Hangouts during the week that we'll post. And there's also CC on Friday to ask any questions if you need to do that. So once you've successfully completed all your stuff and it's the end of the week, you're going to come down here, and just another chance for us to get an idea of how you're feeling. Again, you're going to, maybe you're feeling frustrated at the end of the week. You're going to double click whatever word you're feeling, come up to that highlight tool again, and again, whatever color strikes your fancy, you can go ahead and do. And then same deal as above, something that went well this week was, type it in. The goal that I have for next week is, okay, etc. Last, don't forget to turn in this assignment, okay? And these instructions will stay, but just in case, you're going to check off the tasks you have done, just like we talked about earlier, up in these little boxes right here, and right here, okay? And then click Turn In at the top right side of your screen, okay? I think that's it. We all hope that you and your families are safe and healthy. If you are having any trouble with anything for school, if there's anything that we as a music department or the district can do to support you, we are, of course, there for you. We want to hear about any problems you're having. Anything that's frustrating with this, any feedback you have, please let us know, because again, we know this is a hard time for everybody, and we want to make these music activities here to sort of lighten the load for you and to just hopefully make things easier. So again, reach out if you have any questions, and we love you, and we hope that you are safe, and we will hopefully see you soon.